morning, guys. Down at the hotel still. Same hotel I've been staying at for many years. It is one of the nicer ones in the area. They do a nice breakfast and they do a good rate for us, for the Koi people, so it's always good. Today I'm just going to do like a bit of a typical day up in the mountains. It's raining today, the weather's a little bit rubbish, but could be worse. So pretty much what we normally do, we leave around about 9 o'clock in the morning, and we just head out. Today, because we've got 2 American clients with us who are dealers, I'll introduce you to them in a moment. They're filling orders at the moment, so, and I am too. So typically what happens is that any Japan trip is that I have orders for certain Koi. I try and get that done as fast as I can, get everybody happy and get the fish that they need. And then I look for, I'm always looking fish for the shop as well. We all are, but we try and prioritise the customers that have ordered Koi from us, or that individual specific Koi, which is a massive part of our business. Last year, I think we sourced well over 200 fish for people. So it is a big thing what we do. So, seeing as there's only 3 of us this time, we've only got a nice little small car, which is great, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, and that's it really. So what we'll probably end up doing now is you see, we're in a city called Nagaoka, and then on the other side, probably about 10 miles away, is a city called Ojiya. Now, if you put them 2 points on the bottom, and then there's a triangle. It goes all the way up the mountain, one side, breeders on one side, and then down the other side of the mountain, breeders on that side as well. So I've got a few places that we are going to first thing this morning, because we have got a couple of appointments set up. And then in the afternoon, after lunch, we'll probably just freestyle around and just think of breeders that could have the fish that we're looking for. And stuff like that. So, but I'll show you them breeders when we get there as well, so you can see. Probably show you the guys buying fish as well, so you can see how it works out here. Pretty similar to England or America or wherever you are. You know, you see a fish, ask a price, bowl it up. If you like it, you buy it. If you don't, move on. Simple. So, but yeah. So let's see what today brings. So we've just arrived at the first breeder of the day. Breeder called Hiroi, famous for Deutsch stuff. Has some beautiful Deutsch showers. They always do really well in the shows and stuff like that over here. And he sells a lot of fish, I would have thought the vast majority of Deutsch, Kahaku, Sankey showers that come back into the UK from dealers picking over here come from this place. So it's not the biggest of places, but it serves its purpose extremely well. They've got a very slick operation here. So yeah, it's always a very easy thing to buy Koi here. Never have any issues. The fish are always fantastic. So yeah, it's an easy place. They're usually always around, and so you can just call in just at any time really. Let's get in here and have a look. Let me flip it round. Really nice examples. So on this side, the Nisai and Sansai. They put clear which are sold. on the other side there, where Brian from Fitz Fish Ponds in New Jersey.
What's going on, UK?
He's having a look in here for some fish. Then in this side, which is the main pond, there's some stunning fish. These are the ones we don't ask the price. The Gimming shower there is just amazing. They have another Toes Eye house down at the back. That's just for the Toes Eye. Look at the Deutsch shower there. Yeah, this place is run by two brothers, Hiroi brothers. Really nice guys. Always active, always knocking around. Today's a public holiday, so I'm sure a few of them will be taking a day off. But this place, we can just come, catch our own fish, move them around, it's no problem. So it's, like I said, it's always a good, easy spot. But yeah, it's a great facility, great place. And like I said, all these guys are going to do, have a look. They're going to look in the pond. We'll find the prices out and they'll decide whether to buy them or not. If they buy them, then they take them to a sold house and await our shipping instructions, and that's it really. It's pretty much similar to when you come into our shop, you expect a bag in a box, and that's it, and that's what they do. So we can talk about shipping fish at another time, but yeah, this is Hiroi Koi Farm, really good. Just back in the car now after Hiroi. I'm going to show you a road that not many people go on to get to the other side of the mountain. It's closed in the winter and there's becoming more and more beware of the bear signs here. So, but I'll show you the road anyway, let you have a look at it. Beware the bear. This is the view coming down the other side of the hill. Hunt a bear. Yeah, so we'll just stop now on the road coming down. I just wanted to show you some of the old school. A lot of I mean, you know, what you've got to remember over here as well is that there's still people that just keep koi, like you guys. They just have ponds and they have a hobby of keeping koi. It's not all about koi farms and selling koi. You know, they have koi. So there's a mud pond here. Or there's a couple of mud ponds here, which are just small local guys, and that's it. And I'll show you now where they keep them. So as you can see, this is just a small pond. That's there is actually a paddy field. That's for rice. So what a lot of the rice farmers will do is they'll just have a little mud pond of their own, just to have their own little hobby, and that's it. And then I'll show you where they actually keep them. Sorry about the rain. So these are what they used before everything was fancy. Anything like that. So these here must be at least, I don't know, 50 years old possibly. So what they do is that they bring the koi in, their own koi, into these things here, into these little tanks. They've got fresh water coming in off the mountain, just on an overflow system. And then what they'll do is that there is still a few fish in this pond here. So when they empty them, everything comes into here, as you can see. And then they'll get covered up and maybe even left in here for the winter. Incredible, really. That's how they used to do it. Izmir bulls, and these are some of the best bulls. Now, just before anybody says anything, these bulls are kept better than children. I swear to God, they are looked after so well. And what they do is that they have so-called bullfights, but the bulls are protected at all times. No harm comes to the bulls. It's sort of like a bit of a staring competition where the first one to look away loses. It's quite good watching. It's a big sport over here, and they're very big on it in this area anyway. But trust me, the bulls never come to harm. They're looked after so well over here. So, but anyway, let's go and have a look at the facility. They're shipping out fish today. It's a big shipping day for a lot of the breeders today, so there must be a huge shipment coming out. So this is the main house. These are the outside ponds. Again, they have got other houses as well. He's got a bigger house than this now, but like I say, he's very famous for the Yamabuki. There are a couple of these coming back to the UK with me. Other houses there, that's their main harvesting truck, and you can see how big the tanks are on there. They're 1-ton containers, huge. That's for the jumbo stuff. So let's have a look. These are the smaller fish. Again, doing good business at the moment. 2 ponds fully sold out. These Yamabukis in here are 3-year-olds, probably around about 63, 64 cm, some of them. Very nice. With Yamabuki though, at this quality, you know, they always say buy them when they're quite light coloured and then let them just develop, and then they will go extremely gold. And you can see, I don't know if you can see it on the video, but you can see the slope in the water. So it's lower there, higher over there. And that was when the earthquake hit. This building kind of collapsed a little bit. Give you an idea of size in here, these are probably up to, there's the big Yamabuki at the back, that's probably about 80 cm, over 30 inches. And they're just going up in size. The big orange Akamatsuba there, that is over 1 metre.
So that gives you an idea of the sizes in here. Yeah, but this is one of my favourite facilities, just with the history. Now, just going to show you a pond, which is very famous, but this pond has been here for a long time. I remember this 20 years ago. It belonged to an amateur who used to buy a lot of koi in the auctions and stuff like that, and he built this facility, this back pond, just to house his koi because he didn't live in this area, he lived down in Tokyo. And then it was left empty, and then Marahiro Koi Farm bought this pond. Marahiro was the younger brother of the Hirasawa Marase industry now, massive company, probably one of the biggest in Japan, in the world. But then the older brother pretty much gets everything. The younger brother has to either work there or start on his own, and that's what Marahiro did, and he's done it amazingly. So he bought this facility and he's built more ponds on. There's always a lot of, I don't know, not negativity, I don't know the word, but people think that like Marahiro and Hirasawa and places like that just sell koi to the dealers, and and they're not gonna, they're just, they're easy for dealers and like wholesalers and stuff like that. But every breeder, successful breeder, has koi at all ranges. And Marahiro is a prime example of that. I mean, his koi, he's got koi that are less expensive, but then when you come into this pond, it's about the individual pieces. Right now, say you want a Tansho Kahaku, you want the best in the world, it's here, right? Say if you want a Kiyotsuri over 85 cm, it's here. Say if you want a perfect Benigoi over that size, it's here. He has, in this pond, so many perfect examples of variety, right? So, but unfortunately for us, that comes at a great cost. There's fish in this pond well over 20, 30,000 pounds, over 40,000 pounds, right? But you can't find them anywhere else. And because breeders like this, like Marahiro, sell so many other koi, I mean, today alone he's sending 30 boxes out, tomorrow he'll probably do the same, day after that he'll do the same. They're sending hundreds and hundreds a week of boxes out. So they're not so much his pets, there's still a lot of fish in this pond that are sold, but he's under no pressure to sell them. So he can have these just keep growing every year, keep going and going. He'll learn from them, he'll learn the traits of his fish, but there's individual fish in here which are just mind-blowing. They'd win any show. Bring them back to any show in Europe, any show in the States, there's at least 25 fish in this pond which would win. And they're all high-class fish. I mean, the Hiyotsuris in here, just unbelievable. The Kiyotsuris, I'll show you the fish in a minute, but there's varieties are just Kimatsuba, Ginrin Kimatsuba, just beautiful Tanshos. Oh, so, but anyway, I think I've spoke enough. Let's have a look.